representation. Are you ready? Because I'm ready to introduce him to you if it's cool. Yeah? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be welcoming to this stage one half of the phenomenal directing duo. Please welcome Ryan Fleck. Yes! So good to see you, Ryan. Come on down. Wonderful to see you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. And so your other partner in crime, I have to say, for the biggest movie you've ever made together, please welcome Anna Boden. Hey, Anna. Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Welcome to Singapore. And I have to say a very good welcome back to Singapore to the ultimate talented Gemma Chan. Yes, just over there. Alrighty. And this man needs very little introduction. Please welcome the inimitable Samuel L. Jackson. Amazing, great to see you. And now it is the moment we've been waiting for, the pièce de résistance. Please welcome the Academy Award winner, Captain Marvel in the Flesh, Brie Larson. Take a good look, folks. Take a good look. How are you guys doing? Is Singapore being good to you? Singapore being good to you, ladies and gents?
Oh, yeah, we're missing action figures.
It's awesome to see. You guys don't look jet lagged at all. There's some superhero DNA in all of you.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of hair and makeup this morning.
Okay, good.
Don't be confused.
All right, looking good. Okay, well, a couple questions from me before we open it up to the floor because they've been waiting. Brie, you have said that this is the most dynamic character that you have ever played, that it was almost like a triathlon, you know, mind, body, and soul that you had to put into this character. So how do you give it gravitas when it's such a pivotal character in the MCU?
Was that a question for me?
That was
not.
for Brie.
No, the gravitas strangely was not about you. I think really it was about the film itself is so big and there's so many aspects of it that are larger than life. I mean, we're dealing with a superhero with incredible powers fighting aliens in space, but I think the thing that really grounds it in reality are the smaller moments, the character moments, the moments in between the big fight sequences. And so those were the things that we really spent a lot of time tacking down to make sure that those had as much care as, you know, a giant explosion.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, Brie. And I have a question for you, Sam, and I have to put this as delicately as possible because I don't want to say you look so different in this film, but you look so different in this film. Okay. You know? So what was that like, going back in time? You must have had so much fun. Kind of dangerous, but really fun to have you playing a younger Nick Fury.
Okay, turn it off. Actually, the same way I play an older Nick Fury with a little less knowledge and a few dots on my face, and hanging out with Jake, my makeup artist, in the morning was, you know, a lot of fun. Not having to put the scar on and put the patch on and do all those things. So it's kind of interesting being that guy, along with having two eyes. I have a lot less instinct than older Nick Fury has. So I learned a lot from her during the course of the film, and it helps a lot. You know, she's my first alien.
The two of them. 3 movies already together. Thank you so much, Sam. Gemma, again, welcome back to Singapore. We cannot wait to find out more about Minerva's role, but what really attracted you to this character and to the MCU family in general?
Well, I mean, first of all, who wouldn't want to be part of the MCU? It's the coolest club in town. Oh, yeah. Am I right? That Minerva, I like the idea of playing a character that's different from what you've seen before, what I've done before, and you know, she's pretty badass. She's not so nice. She's got a bit of an edge, and yeah, I like the idea of the physical challenge of it as well.
That was definitely a physical challenge, right? But yeah, you've done a phenomenal job. We can't wait to see you on the big screen March 7th. Thank you so much, Gemma. For you, Anna, I mean, you guys go back a long way together, working together, but in the 21st installment of MCU, you are their first female director. How does that resonate with you? Or is it just another day on the job?
Well, this is a movie I really wanted to be part of, so having that experience has been really amazing in being able to work on this canvas with a character that so many people care so much about. But it's 2019, and I think that everybody here looks forward to the day when it's not newsworthy that a woman is directing this kind of movie.
Yes, absolutely. But really, congratulations. Congratulations. You're an inspiration to everybody. And so is your partner in crime over here, Ryan. I know you can't tell us much because MCU ninjas will probably pounce if you spoil things. But what is it that the audiences are going to experience when we see this March 7th?
Like other Marvel movies, this movie's going to have awesome action. We have action in space. We've got action in alien planets. Here on Earth, we have action in the mountains, in deserts, in city trains. I mean, so we've got the action, but also I think what people might not be expecting is what Brie alluded to earlier, which is the emotional journey that they're going to go on. We watch Carol Danvers go on this incredible emotional journey, and as an audience member, you kind of get to go on it with her.
Absolutely, and that's what we've read, that it's really about character development. That's what you really want to bring and draw out of this from Captain Marvel. So thank you so much. That's enough for me, for the folks on stage. Thank you for your time. I think it's time we open it up to the floor. And like I said, hands up, a microphone will go around. One question each first, please, because the microphone has been known to self-instruct or destruct if you insist on a second. That's just how it goes. All right, hands up, and I'll do my best to be fair and square. Yes, yes. That's the biggest smile. Wonderful lady. Yes, go ahead.
Good morning and welcome to Singapore. It's so good to see you guys. I have a question for each, but I'll stick to the rules. Brie, congratulations for being the mightiest Marvel superhero. Gemma, so good to see you back here. But my question is for Samuel. If Samuel L. Jackson was a superhero, would you wear the eye patch? Would you wear a cape? Or would you wear a Kangol hat, and why?
I wear the eye patch because it always adds a bit of mystery whether you really need it or not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very well said. All right. Yes, this gentleman right here, please. Yes, we've got microphones coming around. Don't worry, we've got time.
Hello, I'm Edozel from Indonesia. We haven't seen any fighting scenes from Nick Fury, but this Captain Marvel movie, Nick Fury is much younger. Will we see any fighting scene from Nick Fury? Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. That's what happens when you ask a yes or no question, and you got one question. I'll come back to you if you've got something else. Okay. Yes, this gentleman over here? Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Jed from Singapore. So this question is for Brie, Anna, and Ryan. I'm a dog person, but today I'm going to put aside my allegiance. I want to ask about Rizzo, Archie, Gonzo, Reggie. What was it like working with them? What were the greatest joys working with the cats? And what were the most frustrating things working with the cats? Thank you so much.
Did you just say cats and not cats? Cast?
Yeah, he said cat.
All right, would you like to answer a cat question really briefly, and then we'll move on to something?
You know Reggie? You know Gonzo?
Okay, we did. We had 4 cats play our main lead cat, Goose, but Reggie is really the face, the star, the heart, and the soul of the character. And you know, I remember that very early on in the development process, Kevin Feige looked at one of our outlines and said, "We need 100% more of that cat in there." And he got it, and so did you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Other questions, please? Related directly to the film and to the cast experience of the film would be fantastic. Yes. Okay, gentleman, this second here. Yes, you. Yes, congratulations! You get to ask a question.
Awesome. Anna, Ryan, I am such a big fan of Half Nelson. I really love that movie. Thank you. And I just wanted to know, like, what about your pitch made you guys direct Captain Marvel, and what advice you have to filmmakers going from like Mississippi Grind and Half Nelson to
because I think
Captain Marvel, the multi-million-dollar movie. Yeah.
Almost like 5 times, I think you had to go in with a pitch and reevaluate a little bit. Yeah, please.
Yeah, no, there were a lot of meetings. There were a lot of pitches. Gosh, I mean, when you saw Half Nelson, it just seemed obvious we were going to make a superhero movie next, right? You were like, it's coming. But no, I think when we went in there and talked to Kevin and the team at Marvel, and Brie as well, we were just on the same page about making sure that this character was dynamic and complex and as human and messy as possible, and funny and tough, but also vulnerable at the same time. So they were like, yeah, that's the movie we want to make. So here we are.
They said, we know how to make the big explosions. We need people who are going to focus on the story and the character.
You guys met with people? I didn't get to meet with them. What?
Okay, yes, the lady in green, please.
Hello, I'm Ling from Vietnam, and I have a question for Brie Larson. I know that Captain Marvel is the first standalone for females superhero movie. So if you have a chance to feature in Captain Marvel 2, which superhero would you like to pair with?
I mean, my dream would be that Miss Marvel gets to come into play in the sequel. That's the goal.
Another question, please? Okay, yes, this gentleman here in the blue, with the blue lanyard. Yep. That's pretty much half the room with the blue lanyard, but you know what I'm talking about.
Hi, very nice to meet you guys. I'm Brian from Asia One. I have a question for Brie. So basically, Captain Marvel goes on a transformative journey when she discovers her memories. And prepping for this role, you mentioned that you've been through a transformation as well. Could you tell us a little bit more about how you've kind of infused some of the insights you've gleaned from this experience into playing Captain Marvel and going through that transformation?
Totally. So for me, it's all about putting myself in experiences that allow me to like confront myself, and then those real things I can infuse into it. And so the main piece in this was her strength and getting strong and meditating a lot on what female strength could look like, and not wanting to just emulate things that I had seen on screen before, but to kind of understand what that felt like and embodied within myself. And so I kind of went on this path of just training every day for 9 months to see like what I was made of and how strong I could get in the end. And it changed me so much. It changed my mind. It changed the way I viewed the world, especially martial arts. It's crazy how differently you start to view the world and people that are standing in front of you. I would like, once I started doing more judo, I'd be like, oh, that guy has a jean jacket on. I could totally throw him right now. It's just weird. Your brain goes to these crazy places. But there's something about pushing yourself beyond a threshold that's comfortable and then going even further than that. And I was lucky to have a really great trainer, Jason Walsh, who got me into weightlifting. And it was really that. It was these moments of that breakthrough of going beyond what you thought was possible, what you thought your body was capable of doing. And it means sometimes that you end up on the floor crying, like begging for it to stop. But all of that is who Carol is. You know, when I see that montage of her over the years getting back up, I feel like that was 100% my experience, 100% my experience in my life, you know, and in particular in the prep for the film.
Thank you very much, Brie. All right, so yes, the lady with the glasses at the back, just there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tina from U Weekly Singapore. Welcome to Singapore. So now my question is for Brie. Is that Mr. Samuel L. Jackson mentioned that you keep sending him videos of your training and workout, and then sending him over the years, the past 2 years. So the motive behind you keep sending him the video, is it to motivate him to get in shape 30 years younger?
Nah, it was just a brag. Legitimately, right? But it's like, when you're pushing a Jeep up a hill for 60 seconds, I feel like you're allowed to brag about it.
Oh, absolutely. Bragging rights galore. Thank you. Yes, this gentleman with a cap.
We can hear you. Talk loud. Pardon? Nothing.
Hi, my name is Alex. First of all, congratulations, Ryan, Anna. So excited. Samuel King, sir. Gemma, I'm enchanted by you ever since I saw you in Crazy Rich Asians. Wow. Brie, 5,000-pound car, I saw that. My question is, what was the most fun action sequence you shot, and what was the most taxing or challenging?
They were all so fun. I mean, it was some of my favorite days were doing the fight sequences, just because it was this new skill that I was learning, and it's very satisfying in a way that making art isn't always that satisfying because it's up for interpretation constantly. You're doing a scene with someone and you're constantly going, should I edge it more this way? Should I edge it more that way? But with a fight sequence, it's very clear cut. There's a right and a wrong way to punch an alien, and that's it. That's just the way it goes. So you can go home at the end of the day feeling satisfied because there was a target, you hit the target. The first sequence that we did, like that was kind of a longer piece, was one with Jude. And it was like my first time getting into it, and it's really just the two of us going back and forth. So it was like having a great dance partner. We got to rehearse it a ton, and I think I did like 95% of that sequence. So I got to do a lot of like wire work kicks and things. And I remember just like being in the car on the way back after I think we filmed that for like 16 hours or something crazy. And I was just covered in cuts and bruises and was just like ecstatic in the car.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, but the question is though, so like when I was learning to use a lightsaber, we started out with like gym clothes, and then the next thing you know, they put boots on you, and then they put a robe on you. So how long did it take you to figure out how that costume was going to work and all that fighting?
A lot of it was like trial and error on the day, and sometimes it was like the hanging off the side of the train thing. It wasn't until we got there that it was like, oh, I actually can't lift my arms, so that's not gonna work. So we're gonna have to go in the tent and like cut the sleeves off. Yeah. So it was constant. I mean, the hardest is like the fact that restrictive, like rubber suit. I mean, that's basically what it is, yeah. So it's like treading water all day. So it'd get really sore just from even wearing it day to day because it requires so much energy just to like move in it.
Thank you, Brie. And that's what we thought was so interesting was because when we read you talking about it, initially it was just naivety. You didn't know that someone is actually going to go and do this for you, and you show up and you do all these amazing sequences, and yet you continue to do them, even when you knew someone else was going to do that for you. So that's incredible. Thank you so much, Brie. Any other questions in the house today?
Of course there are.
Yes, ma'am, in the black turtleneck.
Yeah, that's you. Give her a mic.
Hello, I'm so happy to see you here. My name's Eve. My question for you is for Brie. Is Captain Marvel a key piece to Thanos' defeat?
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that is a really great question that I absolutely cannot answer.
She tried.
Yeah, but more power to you for asking.
Yes.
Thank you. Very good try.
Very good try. Okay.
Very good
try. Yes, the lady with the hooped earrings. Fantastic. Yes.
Oh, Hi, I'm Cheryl Miles from SBH Radio, 1FM 91.3, and I'm so excited that you guys are here. Oh my gosh. My question is for Sam. Hi, okay. I don't know if you dig on swine in real life. Do you?
Do I do what in real life?
Do you dig on swine in real life?
No, I actually don't eat pork.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I was going to recommend that you should try bakute while you're
Where are you
here.
now?
My question actually is about Stan Lee. I mean, you worked with him over all the previous Marvel movies.
Saw him a lot. Mm-hmm.
And do you feel his spirit on set, and how has he impacted your life personally?
No, I don't feel his spirit on set. I mean, we always know Stan's going to be somewhere. I didn't know where he was in this particular film or when he was going to show up, or most of the other films either. But occasionally he might show up on set somewhere. But you know, I've been reading comic books all my life, so Stan's been one of the great influences of my life in terms of who they are, how I feel about them, what I think they can do, what I think I'm capable of, and what it means to me to be on the inside of them when I'm portraying particular characters. And he'll be missed. And I'm sure, well, the way they scan us, he might still end up in every Marvel movie that we do. You'll be shocked. I thought he was dead. When did he shoot this? So they probably got a lot of stuff that they can stick Stan in just because they scanned the rest of us. If they scanned him anywhere near as much as they scanned
room that has like 100 cameras in it, and it does like a 3D scan of your body. Like it can create like a hologram.
I don't think they're supposed to know that.
Oh, really?
Thank you so much for sharing.
Just said it.
I didn't say. I just said they did it. I didn't tell them how they did it.
Oh, sorry. So don't. Yeah, well, the Marvel ninjas are going to come after me now.
Yes, she's in trouble.
All right, guys, we have time for one more question, so let's make it good. And then it's time for photo call. Yes, lady with the glasses.
Hi, I'm Jermaine from Geek Culture, and this question is for Gemma Chan. Firstly, welcome everyone to Singapore. So, what was the transition from Crazy Rich Asian to being in the MCU like for you? And how do you feel about being casted as Minerva?
Gosh, well, the characters couldn't really be further apart. I mean, Astrid is very kind of gentle and kind. Minerva is kind of the opposite. I mean, the main thing was the physical challenge. I had to start doing kind of kickboxing training and sniper training. I mean, the main thing during Captain Marvel that I had to be concerned about was trying not to hit myself in the face with my own rifle. And that was like an ongoing concern that I would accidentally do that. Yeah, the one that I practiced was a bit shorter than the one that we ended up using in the film, so I had to adjust for that. But no, I loved it. It was great to play a character that was sarcastic. She has a lot of kind of sassy one-liners. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Gemma, and thank you so much to our cast and to our directors. Let's give them a big round of applause. And to you guys. Okay, thank you so much. I'd like to ask you all, please, to just step off stage for a little bit, take a little bit of a breather. We're going to set up this location for the photo call, and we will begin with the solo photo calls and then a group photograph. So, folks, if you could come up, please. Now's a good time to use your flash. Please do not go in front of the red barrier that we have here, out of respect. And please note that once you have the money shot, if you could help a brother and sister out, once you have that money shot, please move on to the side or to the back of the room to give our friends a chance at a gold shot as well. Okay? Because we have just a little bit of time for this photo call. So those of you, cameras, phones, head over to the front. We are moving this. It'll be solo first, and don't worry, we get a nice group shot in the end. All right, are you guys ready for the money shot? Okay, here we go. Welcoming to center stage our dynamic directing duo. We have Ryan Fleck and Anna Bowden. Come on up. Welcome back, guys. Short commercial break. Here we go. Big smiles. Thank you so much. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here in just a little bit for the group photograph. Next, please welcome Gemma Chan. No problem. Just a quick touch up there, which is great. So you guys make sure you're all white balanced, and Gemma will be right on her way. No problem. Okay, yes. Hi, Gemma. Come on up. Center stage, please, madame. Thank you. Cheers. All right, thank you very much, Gemma. We'll see you in just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel L. Jackson. Thank you so much. Just over there. Cheers. Cheers. Woohoo! She said you look handsome in her eyes. Get in line, honey, get in line. All right, thank you so much, Sam. We'll see you in just a little bit. No, it's all good. We're going to see them back in just a little bit for the group photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Marvel herself, Brie Larson. Thank you very much for that, Brie. Left, right, and center, so everyone gets an angle. That's perfect. Fantastic. Okay, Brie, if you don't mind standing where you are, just stay where you are. We're going to get the rest of the team back. All right, group photograph time. So just to Brie's right, we'll have Sam and Gemma to the far right of that stage. Stage right? Yeah, no problem. Just where you were sitting a while ago, just over here. I love this dance. I'm a big fan of dancing. It's exactly as you were seated. Thank you, Gemma. And then Sam is going to be between the two of you. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And just as we were, Anna and Ryan, you guys know the drill. We'll start with the left, we'll slowly move to the right, and we'll end in the center. Here we go. Good luck, big smiles. All right, just one more photo to the center, please. Thank you so much. If everyone could look center. All right, and I think we're done. So a massive thank you, Ryan Flagg, Anna Bowden, Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, Gemma Chan. We'll see you at the Epic Fan Event tonight in Singapore. We're broadcasting live from 7:45 p.m. Thank you so much for being with us. And to the amazing press for taking the time. We know you're excited. And believe me, tonight we are going higher, further, faster. Thank you so much to the team at Captain Marvel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So it's great that you had a